What's up, YouTube? Didn't forget about you guys. Just been pretty busy. So, I guess I'll just talk about growth in this tank. As you guys knew, there was like 4 plants coming off of this one. And you guys can see where the 4 plants have become like bigger. You know, like, I don't know, it looks pretty cool to me. I'm just leaving it. Got to replant these plants right here. I think this Pleco's been messing with them, but I really don't mind it too much. This Crips Wind Eats Green right here is growing like crazy. All the plants are looking really well. I put one of those red plants in here to see how it would grow, and I mean, I think it's growing really well, so I might move a couple more in here. I haven't decided yet. This tank's been kind of neglected, so I'm not too happy with how it's looking. The discus are looking well. They're fine. They're loving it. The brine shrimp flakes I got, they really like, so that's really good. The only downside I don't like about the flakes is they're pretty small, and I'd prefer they'd be a little bit bigger, and they're kind of soft, if that makes sense. You know, some flakes are like crunchy feeling, and some are like, I don't know, they're softer, I guess I would say. This tank, I don't even want to talk about that tank. I did some moving around in this tank. I trimmed some of that hygro plant. You guys can see it's freshly trimmed. And then this one, the one that's over here somewhere, there's a stem just sticking out. I trimmed it a little bit lower so I can get this one growing sooner. So hopefully that does well. And as you guys can see, the red plants are doing well. I got hornworth in there, java moss, just basically just all sorts of plants in there. So I'm pretty excited for this one. I thought about throwing a mini contest for my birthday. I'm not 100% sure yet, so we'll see. Because I thought about just going ahead and getting half the plants out of here so I can clean some of that dirt off, you know, and just kind of start over. But I kind of don't want to, because I feel like a plant package is, you know, you should make it good. You know, well, contest you should make good. So, yeah, got the guitar out. I'm trying to play it. This tank, on the other hand, has been doing phenomenal. Like, I kind of want to step back just so you guys can see it. I got to do a lot of trimming. You know, I got to trim those. I got to trim that. If you guys can see in the back, the little Gwiggy is looking huge. I mean, I'm liking every single thing about this tank. Like, no joke. I got new babies in there. I don't know if you guys can see them in there, tiny little itty bitty things. So this tank has just been exploding, honestly. So, you know, I thought about doing a massive, brain fart, massive trimmings and putting a bunch of the trimmings into the 10-gallon. That's why I thought about the contest. But if I look really close to the tank, maybe you guys can see that or not, I can. There's algae growing on the tank, which I don't like. So I'm going to start putting a little bit of Flourish in there and dosing it a little bit, which I'm not even sure if that's a good idea for how much plant's in there. Like, you know, I thought about just honestly selling everything in here and starting all over. So, you know, like literally selling everything in here and then just saying fuck it, starting all over. Just because I think I've succeeded with a pretty good look. I really appreciate it and like it. So I might wait and see these plants right here growing. You know, they're starting to grow up, which I really like. So I'm not sure yet. So I thought about taking like one of each plant and putting it in that 10-gallon and then selling all this off. Comment, let me know what you guys think. I thought about just doing a bunch of trimmings and putting in that 10-gallon, but just like I said, like, I'm getting algae, so, and I'm not sure why I'm getting algae, because I've been home every night turning off light. So I don't know if it's just because I got too many fish in there, or the brine shrimp flakes, or what the cause might be. To be honest, I'm not 1,000% sure. My Tiger Lotus, yeah, it hasn't really grown. It hasn't really done anything, and I'm not sure why, honestly. You guys can see where it's like melted and it looks all weird looking. So, comment. Let me know what you guys think. I basically have the stuff for the CO2 other than the optimizer. Not really 1,000% sure if I'm gonna get it yet or not. So all I need to do is go get a paintball thing and do all that good stuff, and I should be ready to go. But I've been working on a bunch of other stuff and whatnot, so I'll go ahead and talk about that other stuff in my other videos. But for fish stuff, it's been pretty calm. A friend of mine said he wanted a big tank, so I'm waiting for him to save up his money to come get it. And I posted the 20-gallon with the stand and everything for $40, but no one apparently wants them. I got off for 20, but really not going to take it for 20. So rate, subscribe, like the video. If you guys have questions, I know people have asked me about my tanks, and not just my tanks. They've asked me random questions. I think one of the questions was which is my favorite substrate, and I'm gonna have to say it's been Eco-Complete. I want to try some fluorite. Not just fluorite. There's another one that I wouldn't mind trying. So, but you know, that's my opinion. Don't get me wrong. Dirt, as you guys can tell, works. But this is my opinion. You know. But it's dirty. Obviously, it's dirt. So, and you know, I've done it different ways. Like this one, I put the dirt at the very bottom, like, you know, and then put a ton of freaking gravel, and it just seems like it's still, you know, the dirt still seems to seep up, or seems like, you know, the fish swim in it, or you do a water change and the water like seems to like move it. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't think it looks bad once you get under control. But, you know, as you guys can see from my 10-gallon earlier, there's dirt everywhere, and it just takes a while to get it normal looking, if that makes sense. So, rate, subscribe, like it, comment. Peace out.